Hello everyone, welcome back to Gold Rush the game. Today, you guessed it, the DLC came out 2 days ago. I was out of town on Thursday working, and I'm recording this on Friday, so you'll see it tomorrow from the time of recording. You'll see it on the day it's scheduled, so you're seeing it on the exact day you're supposed to be, which is Saturday. I've been looking forward to getting this DLC that apparently I read some reviews in Steam. A lot of people are not happy that they are selling this DLC, as they feel that it should have been included in the original game. And while they may be right, it's still not very expensive for what we do get, right? So we get the Reinforced Trommel, we get the Glacier Creek. Oh, wait, is this ready too? Is all this ready to go now? So we can get all this stuff. We can get the gravel pump, we can get the planter, and yes, I did put back on dollar mode. So the D-Rocker and the Shaker we already have, but we can get the Glacier Creek now. I think we're gonna do. We put it back on dollar mode just because I want to be able to get this stuff and go with it. So we can get Old Arnold's Trommel as well, and we can get the Reinforced Trommel, which we are gonna get. We're gonna get the Reinforced Trommel. We're gonna pick up the Glacier Creek. We're gonna play with all this new stuff that we didn't have before. And I do want to go, let's see, we can go with Duplex Jig, or we can go with the gravel pump or the planter. I'm not real sure what the planter does. I'm pretty sure it goes where the Duplex Jig is. Looks like a bucket goes on each side of this thing, maybe. I'm not sure how this deal works. But we're going to have one of each of these delivered. We're still going to keep a Duplex Jig, or might go with one of each of these instead of Duplex Jig at all. We'll order one of each of those. We have our Reinforced Trommel. We bought the Glacier Creek. And we could send Old Arnold's Trommel to a different site maybe and use it there. But that thing does look pretty good though. I want to try this Reinforced Trommel though. It's big and shiny and it looks good. Also, I want to buy 2 of these, and we're going to have to see how many slots we have left to be able to do so. So let's order that. That cost us $6 whole. Now, let's send these over. Actually, let's up the slots here. Upgrade. Firm. Upgrade. Upgrade. How many slots can we put in? 8. We can do 8 slots. Sweet. So, we have a big fuel tank already on the place. Also, they deliver your thing. I didn't know that. They deliver it. They deliver the fuel. So, that's pretty neat. They delivered at midnight from the day you ordered. So, the Glacier Creek, we want to send over to Nighthawk Valley. Reinforced Trommel. Gravel pump. Gravel pump. Planter. And 2 Frankenstein machines. Are we out of room? We must be out of room to be able to send it over there. All this extra stuff there. It seems that way. Okay. So let's do this then. Let's go... Man, I want to get these guys in place before I start placing all this stuff. So let's do this. Let's go here and here. Actually, let's keep Glacier Creek and Reinforced Trommel. We'll get those are the 2 biggest pieces. These should be pretty easy to put in place. So let's do that, and let's put Frankenstein in there. There we go. Okay, confirm. And I'll have to come back to the store and do that other part later. I do want to take this off dollar mode right now. Apply. There we go. I want to see how much this thing cost. $462,000. Yeah, so it would have been quite a while before we got to play with that if we didn't go dollar mode. That's what I thought. I thought it was pretty close to 500K. So it would have been a very long time before we got to play with the Frankenstein machines. And I didn't want that. I wanted to be able to get in here and just do it. And I'm going to the wrong claim there. I don't need to go that way. Although I do want to go purchase the next claim down, because I never even played on it. I went from Old Arnold straight over to Nighthawk. So I do want to purchase a different claim. And we'll do that with made money. That'll be a goal for us to go to. Let's see, what's the Pine Valley? We never did Pine Valley at all. So our goal is to get 1.8 million so we can buy Pine Valley, and we're going to do that with earned money. We have all the equipment we need. We just need to earn enough to buy the claim itself. So no big deal. All right, I'm gonna head back. Got a bunch of buckets back there. I guess that was from the clean out in the last episode. We'll head back to the claim, and we will start moving some of this stuff around, and I'll see you there. Holy moly, look at the size of these things. So I feel like we're gonna have to park over here somewhere. Yep, probably about right here. It'll work. Turn that off. Let's go move these Frankensteins into place. I want to use these. Where's the other one? Down there. No? Yeah, over there. Okay. Let's get this one first. This one's furthest away. I want to use these things before we get too far. Oh, look at that. It gives you the oh man, this thing is massive. How does this rig work then? This one? Oh, conveyor mode. Okay. I see now. On, off. Okay. We'll move that one out there, I think. Which end's the hopper side? Looks like it's gonna be that end. That's the front, so no controls. Let's see. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. I jumped into the next vehicle. It's bad. That's not what I wanted at all. Let's get back over here to this. Alright, let's try this again now. Operator mode. Raise belts. Aha, there we go. Aha, there we go. That's what we want there. Okay. And this... yeah, this does that part. Okay, good. We got this. We got this covered now. Had to figure out what button did what there. I want to go put these in place, and I want to run some dirt with these first and foremost. Mainly because they're brand new and we ain't got to play with them yet. Okay, so back to what I was saying. A lot of people found that the DLC should have been part of the original game. They're not real happy having to pay $5 for the DLC. This is my thought process on this. There are other games that I have paid much more money for very little return, right? We probably need to put fuel in this bad boy too. It's gonna have to run the whole time. But yeah, there are many more games that I've had to pay for a large DLC with very little return. So I'm pretty happy about $5 for this. I'm not mad about it. I know a lot of people are, but I'm not. I am okay with it. Let's see. Do that. And there's the gas hose for this guy. Over here. Yeah, right there. Oh, that's barely even touching that fuel tank. Yeah, this thing's great. I'm glad we went ahead and bought the fuel tank. I'm also glad that they took some of this other stuff out of the need for... will it reach all the way over here? It won't. Okay, we'll have to do that one in a minute. We'll do that when we get ready to go. There we are. But yeah, they took out the need for slots for your extra equipment for the wash plant, which is great because, well, they added a bunch of stuff to the wash plant. So, what am I hitting? Hitting the trailer. May have put ourselves in a tough position here. There we go. Now we're moving. Now we're going. Now I want to put this one over the wash plant to start with. From what I gather, you can put one directly over the wash plant. Oh, also we want to extend this all the way out first and foremost. Now, is that all the way? That is all the way. Okay. Good deal. Let's hide the controls now that I kind of know what I'm doing with it. Because if I go here, I can raise it up, right? Right. Okay. Yep. There we go. So I want to put this one over the wash plant. So what I understand, this doesn't have to dump into the hopper or the conveyor container or anything like that. You can dump straight into the de-rocker with this, which is nice. And honestly, for the first part of the plant here, this might be long enough to just level that back out there. This might be long enough just to do one, but I wanted to do two for some reason. I'm not real sure why yet. I guess we will find out why. Yep, go back up. There we go. I think I'm on part of the plant there now. Go. I wonder. Go up some more? I can. Is that going to fall into the D-rocker right there? Let me just bring this... Oh, this one. There we go. That looks like it's going to go into the D-rocker. I need to come this way slightly. Maybe right there. Maybe that's where I need to be. Let's just put on the brake. We'll go ahead and turn it on. There we go. And... well, that thing is flat on the ground right there, isn't it? It's okay. It's okay. I do want to get the other one in place, but we're so close to this. Would it make sense for me to just put the... save that one for when we get further back on the claim? Put this one right here. We get some of that scraped up. Try to keep as much of that in the bucket as we can. Do it. Let's go ahead and get a full bucket load. We're going to go right here. We're going to go into drive mode. We're just going to move over slightly because I think we can hit that from here. We could probably raise that up some. Or put it down some rather, because that's pretty high over the plant. But if it works from there, I'm not going to be upset. So, let's see if I can get here and still grab the dirt we need to grab and then get it emptied into the conveyor. I bet we can. Let's go to this view. Is that the view I want? Oh, this is the view I want. There we go. I will need to go turn the plant on pretty quick, but I just wanted to try this out first. Oh man, this is going to make running dirt so much easier. Look at that. Oh, you have to drop it in a certain spot on the... okay. Let's see. Come back here now. We drop it right here on this part. Does that count? That does count. Okay, so we're going to have to drop it in a certain spot. Let's go turn everything on. We'll run some gold with this, and we'll use that one until we get back a little further where we can't reach it anymore. I want to make sure this is going to drop into the... Yes, okay, good. Alright, a couple of wasted shovels, but there's not really a whole lot going on there anyway, so... we don't need anything else. We need the D-rocker, we need the trommel. Don't need those. We need these two. We're going to turn on our water pumps. No water going to the plant. Got it. And we'll come over here and turn this one on. Got it. Now that should be making gold for us there. Right? Looks like it is. So everything's cleaned out, everything's fresh and ready to go. I just want to see what this looks like here. And that looks fantastic, doesn't it? We'll take a screenshot. There we go. Is this actually filling stuff up now? It is. Okay, so we may be able to do this without the dump truck anymore. For this part anyway. Go back into here. And let's get some more dirt. Now this dirt that I'm running right here is probably not going to be the best. So I think this is part of the less gold ground. So it has a lot less gold in it than the ground behind us back here. This is a good start though. So from here we can start moving backwards into the claim and digging down deeper as we go and running some not so great dirt, but we're not really in a hurry for money at the moment. But I do want to be able to open up a new claim and get some stuff going at the other one, the Pine Valley claim, because I've never been there. We didn't do that one at all, I don't think. How does this thing have 28% fuel? I filled it up. I thought I did. Is there a separate fuel tank just for the conveyor? If there is, we'll have to go get the fuel tank, the fuel trailer, and fill it on up. I think that may be a good option, but does this make things a lot easier? Man, this is nice. We don't have to run the dump truck back and forth to the wash plant. We can just dig and dump, and every shovel load we pick up goes straight to the wash plant from here. And having 2 of them means we can get further back on the claim, so that's always a good thing. We don't have to worry so much about one dump truck and then go dump it and then come back in another dump truck. So, or having 3 or 4 dump trucks on one claim. It's easier just to do this, to be honest. And I'm not mad about having to pay for the DLC. Some people are, but you're always going to have people that are upset about having to pay for something, to be quite honest. Nobody likes having to spend money on stuff that should have been included in the game originally. Agreed, should it have been? Probably, but I mean, I remember when I first loaded up the game, none of this stuff was sitting there, you know, so I think it was kind of teased, but yeah, I don't think this stuff was, well, I don't know, the trommels and stuff were already sitting there. Yeah, that's true. So maybe it was, maybe it should have been included in the game from the beginning. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it shouldn't have been DLC, but it is, and it's only $5. But to be fair, some of the, like Farming Simulator, for instance, some of that DLC should have been included in the game. It shouldn't be paid DLC afterwards. So, I don't know. I mean, I'll leave that one up to you. All right. A couple of loads through. Let's go check on the plant and see how the percentages are coming here. But it looks like everything is pretty even. Might be kind of hard to see for you. Over on this side here. It looks like 6 and 5% here, 6% here, 3% on these down here, which is about right. You should get about half on the bottom down here, because that's all you really need. Make sure we got buckets going. We do. Okay. All right. Well, let's get the other one set up, and we'll move back here to some good ground and start running it before we get too far along here. I should be able to fit through there with it. I think I will anyway. And unless it says something about losing gold, then I'm gonna leave the plant running, because we got plenty of fuel and everything. We've got yeah, everything's got plenty of fuel in it, so I'm gonna leave it running. Is this thing already running? No. Okay. Go into this view. There we go. There now. That's better. Now we want to put this one about where our excavator's sitting now, but maybe over to the side just a bit. And we're probably going to lower that down up top there, because that's pretty high. You know what? We may not. We're going to be on a hill on the backside here, and it's working. So definitely working. Can I get through here? Maybe tight squeeze. Looks pretty good. Okay, we're going to go right through. There we go. Now, the question is, do we need to go all the way around the other side of the claim here? Probably. I don't want to get off in that yet. Let's turn back up here. Uh-oh. Well, maybe I'm in there. See if we can get turned and get back up on the hill here. We can. There we go. That's what we wanted to do. I do want to take this all the way around the claim. Give me just a minute to move it around. Alright, looks like we are going to have to move the excavator over just slightly. That square right there is where our good gold starts. Now, it's not that deep, but I want to dig the whole thing out. So what I want to do is I want to get over here in position. And I think my bucket reaches all the way across this. It does. So what I want to do is I want to put the I want to reposition these conveyors. So I want to put I want to move this one over slightly. So let me get in here, and we want to turn off conveyor. All right. Nope. I want this control here. I want that. I want to bring it down. We were off the ground on the backside. There we go. Yeah, that's the one I want. Okay, so now we want to go back to drive mode. Brake off, of course. There we go. Now, can we... looks like we're going to have to move over this way some. Let me just get off this hill here. Everything's... I'm dragging the ground back there. That's what it is. That's as far down as we go, too. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We can make it work. We want to come up here and we just want to turn in And I thought the dump truck might be in the way there. It is just slightly. It's okay. Once we get past it, we'll be able to turn and do our thing here. What I want to do is I want to put this thing over here. About right there somewhere. And right there looks pretty good. It needs to be dropped right here. So, now, that's a good starting point. But what I really want to do is get this one in position first, and we'll put the other one in place where it needs to go. There now. Let's get in this camera view. Nope. This camera view here. That's the one I want. Alright. And I want to put our drop point straight back right there. So, I want our delivery point for our shovel to be right here. Right here underneath it. Just like that. Now, I can get this thing up. And then out. Nope, out. There we go. And up some more. As far up as I can go there. Far up as I can go. Okay. I'll take it out a little more. We'll go ahead and turn it on. Let me put the parking brake on. There we go. Now then, that's pretty close to where I want this one to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back straight up. And I'm going to drop this down. There we go, or that end up, whichever. I want to back up underneath this thing. I don't know where exactly the point is, so I'm going to have to find it. Should be right here. Right? It should be. So let me back up that way first, then turn. We should be able to put it in a pretty good spot right here. And that should be it right there. Should be. I'm not going to promise anything. Now, let's see if we can get this guy line up. And if not, we'll do what we have to do. Where's this? Is that going to get there? That's it. It needs to be more like this. Yeah, it needs to be more like right here. Alright, let's lock that down. Turn it on. We'll leave that one there. Now this one is the one we're going to have to move around slightly, it looks like. Maybe not much, though. It may be pretty close. Let's go to that camera mode indeed. Let's go to drive mode, though. We'll just want to turn that around just slightly. And that should be it, right there. So wherever they ended up on this end is fine. Yeah, that'll work. That's perfect right there. So our conveyor's running, our plant's running. Let's get some dirt in this thing. Let's go back to this camera view. I think this is it. That camera view right there. That's the one we want. Alright, so now we want to start digging in this dirt right here. This is the one we want. Fuel is low. On what is the fuel low on? On something. Our plant's good. It must be one of these, must be one of these guys. Yep, I see it over there. So 17%. So we got a little bit. We can probably finish this video out with what fuel we have in it. So let's run some dirt. This should make our life a whole lot faster and easier. We're just going to dig all this dirt. I want to run the whole thing because it's set about 6 meters down. That's about, what is that, 24 feet down, roughly. The meter's 3 feet, right? Yes? Am I math wrong on that one? So if it's 5 meters down, it'd be 15 feet. And we already cleared off a nice chunk right here, about 4 or 5 feet down. So we should start seeing gold out of this. It's not going to be fantastic gold, but the further down we get on this plot right here, the better off we are going to be. And to be honest, this part right here in front of us here, the one I'm digging out now, had gold in it too. So it's not like it's just vacant of gold completely. It's not. It's got gold in it. It's just not going to be quite as good as this, but I feel like we can maintain a large quantity of dirt going through this plant this way. This just seems to be a whole lot easier. Also, I look forward to Monday's stream because we're going to be playing with this some more, and we'll be playing with some of the other parts of this wash plant that we need to put in the stream as well. I don't think I'm going to have time to do it today, as I'm just about out of time as it is. So this is probably going to be a short video. Again, I had shows this week, so I did not get to spend a whole lot of time recording this week at all. So that's why this video is going to be short. I did promise a second Gold Rush video on Saturday because of the DLC. Had it not been for the DLC, I probably wouldn't have done one. Just because I worked like 20 hours yesterday. I got in and slept most of the morning. Had a lot of running around to do this afternoon, a lot of errands and stuff to run. So I didn't leave myself a whole lot of time today to record. But with the DLC coming out, I felt it necessary. So we had to get in here and play with this. I've been looking forward to it, honestly. So I had to get in here and try these conveyors out, and I'll be real honest. The time saved from having to run back and forth to the plant with the dump truck was worth $5 to me. I mean, this alone. Now, I'm sure the reinforced trommel catches more gold, does a better job, whatever, you know, and I'm sure the different jigs you put down at the bottom probably catch better gold too, instead of just the duplex jig. So we're definitely going to get into all that, but we'll do it in the live streams. I'll have plenty more time. So if you guys enjoy this and you want to see, you want to come hang out and live stream with me, I do live stream on YouTube, not on Twitch or anything else, just on YouTube. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm going to try to live stream all this extra stuff that's been going on around my house. The holidays, all that kind of stuff kind of threw me off. So live streams will be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday if I'm available. Most times I should be for another month or two anyway. And they are somewhere between 11 and 1 Central Time. So Central Standard Time, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. I usually try to start about 11:15 or 11:30, and I don't go any later than 1 p.m. There we go. As I have previous engagements, I guess you could say. There are other stuff I do during the day that I don't have time to do anything lengthy after 1 p.m. So I do some editing, I do some thumbnail stuff, I do some graphic work, stuff like that for my channel. And that's about it. I go through Discord messages and emails and comments and messages and all that kind of stuff on YouTube as well. So I spend some of the time in the afternoon doing all the extra stuff and responding to comments on videos and that kind of thing. Just keeping in touch with you guys. So if you haven't, go join the Discord. It is free to join. I do have a Patreon set up, and if you would like to become a patron, you get private rooms in the Discord as well. So if you and one of your buddies want to jump in and talk, you can have your own private room that only Discord members can access, and me and admins, of course. But I only have one admin at the moment, and he will not be bothering people, I promise you that. Unless you do something stupid. If you do something stupid, he will be bothering you, and so will I. But yeah, if you want to come hang out, I'd try to post the update notes and stuff in the proper Discord channels that we have. Fuel is empty. Is that the conveyor over there? Fuel is empty on something. What's it empty on? Let's go find out what the fuel's empty on. But yeah, I do try to post for updates and things on the proper Discord channels. So it looks like the fuel's empty on this guy. No, 10%. What is it empty on? This? No, that's got fuel in it. Huh, well that's strange. What's not got fuel in it here? That's got fuel. Is this one of those glitches, those bugs that we don't like? Let's see how we're doing on dirt so far. Oh, this is looking pretty good. And I don't have to get out and get in the dump truck every 5 seconds to come do this. This is so nice. I appreciate this so much from the devs. Jump over here and take a look at this D-rocker here. So yeah, in the live stream we'll be setting up the different options. Instead of the duplex jig, we'll also be setting up the Glacier Creek shaker and the reinforced trommel. We'll be doing all in the live stream on Monday, so look for that one. And also, I don't know what's out of fuel. I don't see anything that's out of fuel. So weird. It's got fuel left in it. What is this guy? Oh, this one is out of fuel, but the conveyor. So there's two different fuel points then. Let me hop out of this and find out here. There's this one. Where's the other fuel point? Is it this thing? Or is this just a weight? That's a counterweight. That's not a fuel. Not fuel at all. Where do you put fuel in this guy? Oh, I bet it's right there. I bet it's right there. This thing's got its own generator. I bet this is it right here. This is the refuel point for that, I'm assuming. But either way, yeah, it's just this that was out of fuel. So yeah, live stream Monday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you're available, come check it out. I had threatened maybe doing some Farmers Dynasty on stream, and they do save, so it's not like it'd be streamed and then you wouldn't be able to see it ever again. You know what I mean? So if I do that, it's going to be like field work and stuff. It's not going to be some of the important things that we do. It'll just be some field work and me hanging out and talking if you guys come by that like the Farmers Dynasty videos and also like the Gold Rush videos. So it'll be that kind of deal. I have been trying to live stream a bit more. Because it's available to me now. I didn't have it before, so I had to get to a certain something or other on YouTube. Speaking of certain something or others on YouTube, they are going to demonetize small channels. A lot of you guys probably know that, because a lot of you guys probably have channels that you upload videos to from time to time. But you're going to get demonetized unless you hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time in 12 months. So here's the bad thing. I've hit just about 4,000 hours of watch time in the last 3 months with less than 400 subscribers. So if I had 1,000 subscribers, I could keep my channel monetized and help me out a whole bunch, because this is an extra for me. I don't work during the wintertime very much at all, so this is sort of income for me. You know, it's some sort of income for me. Now, it may only be $2 or $3 in 2 or 3 weeks, but it's still something. You know what I mean? That's a couple bucks of gas in the car or something. So, I mean, it does help out. I do enjoy doing it, and I have posted on my channel in the discussion board that I was going to stop doing videos if we didn't make it to 1,000. I'm not going to. I'm not going to, because I'm not going to let them win. That just gives me a goal to strive toward and to work toward, and really build the channel and build the community. So even if I get demonetized, if we don't make 1,000 subscribers by February 20th, which I doubt we do, but if you want to see me hit that, I would love to see it. Make sure you share these videos around and stuff, and get the folks you know that enjoy this kind of thing to come watch with you. There we go. But yeah, if you'd like to see that happen, you can do it that way. You can share it around and make sure you tweet it out and share it on Facebook and all that kind of stuff too. So I would like to hit 1,000 subscribers by February 20th, because I'm afraid the money that I have made, they are going to take and basically steal, because it is it's money that hasn't been released, because you have to have at least $100. So every time I get to that point, I do release it, but has not been very often. But like I said, it does help. So whatever money I do have in there now, I'm afraid that it's going to just disappear into the ether, which I'm sure they are banking on, because there are a lot of small channels that have earned, you know, $50, $60, $70. A lot of small channels. We're talking thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands, right? So all those people are going to lose $10, $20, $30. That's, you know, if YouTube takes that money, if Google takes that money, think about how much money that Google just made off of simply just demonetizing channels because they changed the rules. You know, that's what I don't like. So we definitely need to be aware, and if that's what happened, then I may be done with the YouTube platform altogether. I will go to Twitch, honestly. So definitely need to keep it in mind. But either way, I'm going to keep doing videos. It's not going to be the same amount of videos I've been doing, 2 videos a week per game, because I'm not going to put in 16, 18, 20 hours a week. I mean, a day. Most of my recording days and editing days are 14 to 15 hours a day. So I'm not going to put in that kind of time for a not because of you guys, but for a content hoster that thinks so very little of their. We must be down into the good gold layer right there. The thing got bright yellow. So apparently it tells you. So like the gray up top is no dirt. I mean no gold, right? If we go here, that says gray, so there's no gold in that. I just realized this. I had no idea before. Right, that said gray at the top. Let's come over here. Let's grab a bite right. Closest we can get. Looks like it's going to be about right there. Let's grab a bite right here. That's gray. That doesn't have a whole lot of gold in it. But if we go over here, we grab a bite down here at the bottom. That turns bright yellow. That is the best gold we have in this square, right there. So, that is a game changer. Now we know. So there's no gold right there in that shovel. I'm gonna say there's some. It's probably just very minimal. I was like in the last cleanup, we did what 100% on the mats and got like 7 ounces or something because the gold was not that good. So now we're on the really good stuff over here. We should be able to get a pretty good cleanup. But either way. I'll try to live stream Monday, and we're going to put some of this other stuff in position and play with this some more. I'll see you guys then. Make sure to share the videos around, leave a like, and let me know what you think about the DLC. Should it have been paid for? Should it have been part of the game to begin with? I'll see you all in the next one. Later, everybody.